Namaste, Tarot Collective. I have, first of all, thank you for being here. I have this magnificent message, channeled message for you guys and for me. And I was guided to use my karma cards. This is the deck. It's magnificent. And the message is you're building good karma. And I was like, how? Yes, I know I'm trying to have my best attitude. I know I'm trying to have my best perspective, but it's a constant work. And it was, I'm going to give you three ways, three things that just by keeping them in your heart, you're going to create good karma. So I started with the first three cards that I pulled. The other two, we're going to do it together because I had to channel the message and provide it to you. So it's divided in planets, signs, and houses. And it's very easy. I'm not going to explain you the deck. This is the deck. But I already divided the piles, and I'm going to start with the first message, and then I shuffle with you for the other two messages, okay? So these cards read as follow. I'm going to show them to you. So I love them because it gives you the message. The first aspect that we're going to tackle is the spiritual. Spiritually, the card of Jupiter, the planet Jupiter, is pushing you to learn about what you love to do or learn about the lifestyle that you want or teach, because explaining something or telling others about your dreams, your goals, your ideas is a kind of teaching. You're giving knowledge to someone else and exercise both ways the imagination. Okay. Then it goes to the sign. Learn or teach about what? Exactly what I was saying. It is the sign of Capricorn. And this is a Capricorn card that reminds me a lot of the sense of belonging, of community and family. Okay. I'm getting right now that we have to keep in mind that we have spiritual family in other dimensions, in other planets, and in other galaxies and beyond. Okay. um don't limit yourself to you're gonna don't limit yourself to only what you think you know now. All paradigms have been broken. Everything we knew is being made new globally. Okay, so the card of Capricorn is talking about learning or teach your goals, your dreams. So very curious, very interesting. But then we move to the house, and it's the second house. Many people don't know what houses in the astrological field means, but houses let's just talk about the second house. The second house, while the first one deals with the purpose, how you carry yourself to the world, what others perceive of you, that first impression or first contact. The second house speaks about what you are going to manifest with the talents, gifts, and awesome qualities that you only have, because you're perfectly unique. So it says, learn or teach your goals patiently. And I was like, what do you mean by patiently? To not rush in anything in your life. Everything is going to be pretty rushed if you calculate it in what we know as time. Because I feel an energy of calmness, anxiety, constantly during this portal. The energy is extremely intense, and I'm getting download after download after download. So, patiently, we can't rush the process. The process is already pretty rushed. We were pretty desperate to get to this point in our lives, okay? So let's move on. So, one thing that you can do to create good karma today or this week is learn about what you love to do or talk about it, teach it to someone, and explain it to someone, share it with someone in detail, but do it patiently. Take your time. Like if you were a child, like if the time didn't matter, that's the attitude. So let's shuffle again. That's one thing that you can do to have a good karma. Let's pick out the planet. It already came out. Wow. Let's pick up the sign. And now we're going to do mentally. That's spiritually how you can create good karma, because it's about honoring yourself, what God made of you. Okay. And now we're going to pick the third pile card. Now we're going to do the mental part, the mental aspect of this karma, this good karma we're building. Wow. I'm saying wow because during the day I'm getting my downloads and I'm listening to other channels, wonderful channels of light workers, and it's incredible how things synchronize. Right now, many of the light workers are very aligned with each other, no matter what we are in the world, where we are in the world, and similarities are very strange because it's not about the style, it's about what we are saying. Is everyone is aligned. So there is an ascension for the light workers. I am going to do another reading later, and it's going to be just for the light workers, understanding their ascension in whatever level they are. The Dharma always has to be repeated and reviewed constantly so we never forget. So, the first planet is Uranus. And the 1111 portal, or I believe, I don't know if it's the 1212 yesterday, just the portal. The portal doesn't have dates. It's energies, strong energies that can linger for months, for years. Um, I believe it was in Uranus, the portal. So what you're welcome to search it. And I love this picture because it's the mind from below and the mind of above together. And I believe there's a very highly psychic activation happening right now. Many things are happening, but to you collective. And it says, become open in the mental aspect to the new ideas. Become open, be open to new ideas. Okay. Then is with the sign of Cancer. Cancer is like the young, sensible sign, the most innocent um, emotion in this aspect and in this reading. Okay. And it says, be open to new ideas about attitudes from the past. I'm getting here that exercise we can exercise. I was talking about this in a previous reading with you guys. Well, if this interaction was a misunderstanding, how can I interact in a better way? What is convenient for me? You can retreat. You can come with a new attitude, invulnerable to anger, disappointment, aversion. That is a great practice. So analyze the attitudes that no longer serve you and substitute them with new reprogramming of your neuro linguistic self. Pay attention to how you say things. I have been doing already like for 3 weeks, and I'm planning to do it for 28 days. It's recommended 21, but I just want to do it for 28. I'm listening to the affirmations of Louise Hay every night, the same way I brush my teeth at night, the same way I hear it for an hour, 2 hours every night. And I go to sleep. This is scientifically proven because of your pattern of sleep, how you think your subconscious is not working, but it is. But it requires consistency. So there is a scientific studies that 21 days, does make a stable readjustment of your neurolinguistic programming, but you can do it for as long as you want, okay? Because you always have to keep maintaining something that was conditioned and oppressed to you for all your life. Okay, so it's very powerful though. So let's move to the house. The house here is the 12th house, where everything is reconciled. The new era. Sorry about that. It says, be open to new ideas about attitudes from the past, about your own philanthropy. I am getting here that to be open, of course, to be open to learn everything back again or learn everything new, because through the codes that we have been given through the sun, solar light, codes from other beings in the galaxies and beyond, archangels, angels, light beings, higher beings, fifth dimensional beings, us, children, animals, nature. We, it's not the focus on the bad, is really like a little bit irrational, because there's so much good if we just learn to see again with our heart, with our imagination and development of dreams. That's why it says that the kingdom of God is, you have to need to have the heart of a child. In Ma'at, in the justice of Ma'at, you have to, that's Egyptian just in case. You have to, your heart can not weight more than a feather. I keep a feather next to my Buddha because I have to remember that all the time. So I'm always looking at that feather. Does my heart weighs more than a feather? Then I need to take some time for myself, do my affirmations, listening to them, laying down, meditating. I have to take care of myself. So be ready to learn everything new. Quieting your mind and listening, because now you listen with your heart. When you observe yourself and meditate, you know that there are great, beautiful light forces around you, inspiring you, like Jesus, like God, whatever you call it. There's plenty for everyone. Do not limit God. Do not limit the source of everything, creator of everything, creator, creatrix, God, goddess, no limits in between. So let's pull the last card. So the first one was learning or teaching about your goal, but with patience, no rush. The second one was to be open about leaving ideas of the past and everything you have learned, and receiving, coming outside with new eyes, a whole new perspective, a new attitude. Don't reminisce in the past times that you tried to do that and you were not able. You're going to be assisted. I promise. I'm so sure of what I'm saying. If not, I wouldn't put myself here in this camera. So let's do the sign. No, I'm so sorry. Let's do the planet again. I hope you got the two things. That's on how we can build good karma, because that's what we're doing. We're in point zero. Point zero means that everything is made new. Building the foundation. I'm liking it already. We got, this is the physical aspect, the pentacles aspect, the manifestation aspect. Woo. And is the south node, your shadow, what you have to work on. Oh, this is exciting. The sign is, so there's no planet in this one. It's just the south node. The sign is Leo, pure solar plexus, being all about yourself, loving it, illuminating the room naturally, organically. And let's do the house now. You want to jump out. It's the sixth house. Wow, I love the message. I'm just going to go for it. So it says there's a lot of heart in solar plexus. Heart and solar plexus chakras activations. And it says the south node. Now, oof, it's about action. Because with this activations that we're getting from the sun, day and night, the sun never turns off. All of these codes and energies that are going through this portal, the new moon, everything, the conjunctions of planets, it's amazing. So it says now is not the time to do what you want, and do it a little, to do what you want a little at the time. So let me tell you something. This is all about, you got to go all in. This is reminding me that the universe is for you. The universe is for me. That if we believe in God, in benevolence, in love, it is out there. We just have to learn to receive the grace. So go all in. Enjoy every minute. Enjoy every day. Do something every day to enjoy yourself, to be who you are, unapologetically. Thank you for listening. I'm going to repeat the three karmas that we can work on. The first one, you remember? The first one is all about you forgetting, letting go. Focus on your goals, focus on the future, learn from it, talk about it. I have a little friend, the fly. Talk about it and live it, but patiently, without any rush. Okay? this tonight, this afternoon, this evening, I'm going to do I'm getting this message right now. The activation for is a validation and activation for light workers. I believe this message was for the light worker in you. Okay. I'm getting many downloads right now, so I'm going to stop the message to channel them correctly. And I hope to very soon, like in several hours, do the lucid dreaming, lucid living oracle so that we can have a better idea of practical ways we can communicate this message with these three karma things that I told you to do. Okay, remember to go all in. That was the third one, and I'm trying to remember the second one, but I even myself, I have to hear these videos once I post them or once I do them, because I'm channeling all the time. And when I try to speak from myself, it's like a fragmentation happens. But all this is sinking in, so it is what it is. Namaste. Let me clear the energy. Just take a deep breath. I declare compassion in my mind, wisdom in my mouth, and purity in my heart. Namaste. See you soon.